Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle show.
We got an early thumbs up. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me turn the thumbs up off. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Welcome, everybody. Good to see y'all. Cassandra, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We owe Madhura a reading from yesterday. How does Ashish feel for me? He's acted distant recently. Seems someone else. We're distant for a while. I thought I did that one. Let me look at the log and see what the one I didn't do. Is that the one that I did? I think I did that one. Okay, I did that one. Got Cassandra is okay, there we go. Madhura had a different question. Let me post that question into the chat. So we'll do that. Let's see. So Madhura had this question. All right, we got the second question figured out. Very good. Lynn, welcome to the stream. Yellow, welcome. Cassandra, thank you for your donation. Effie, Bartman, Andrew, Lynn, Mango, Tracy, let's see, Claire, and Michelle, welcome. It's good to see all y'all. Thank you for hanging out with us. All right. Do you see him reaching out to me, and how does he view me? All right, let's take a look at that. Let's start with the... Oh, what do you want to do? Let's start out with the Mons Tarot. Mons Tarot is going to be a good deck for that, right? Good deck indeed. Be random with me. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. How's everybody doing? It is the last few minutes of the weekend. And then we got to go to bed and wake up and go to work the way it goes. Maruta and Linda, welcome. Good to see you. How are you doing tonight? All right, what's going on? Do you see them reaching out to me, and how do they view me? Okay, so reaching out to you, definitely with a Two of Cups action in that. You gotta just win. A Two of Cups is a potential win on every possible level. It's just beautiful in every way that you can get. A Two of Cups is such a fantastic card. You're looking at reaching out. How do they view me? Are they sort of getting that connection? Are they going to be sort of up to being with me in the future? And maybe right now, right? I think that's the thing. Nikona, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But yeah, definitely the Two of Cups says yes. So we do have a little love balloon action with that. You do have a Five of Cups and a Three of Pentacles. In other words, we need to work on this connection. This is not a freebie, because a lot of times, we have a little bit of a freebie where, you know, we just have a great connection. It seems that everything's going well. We have a lot of positive things to do and to say. And we have this great, it doesn't look like that here. It looks like we need to do a little bit of work in here. Five of Cups says we're not exactly happy with the connection. We're not exactly happy with how everything is going on. Crystal, welcome. Good to see you. But the Three of Pentacles says if we connect, if we work on it, if we can make this better manually and sort of put some effort into it, then absolutely yes, we can indeed have a good time here. We can have a good thing going. How do they view you overall? Seven of Wands says they just feel like you're being a little bit defensive with the entire thing, right? A little bit of the defense, a little bit of the defensive mode with that. Five of Cups is overall they're sort of disappointed with how things are compared to how things they want things to be. Joe, well, good to see you. Three of Pentacles says we work on it, it's going to be fine. Overall, Two of Cups says yes, they do want to reach out to you. They will be reaching out to you. Not going to be a problem. But if we can at least band-aid up some kind of thing here, I think that's going to be the big opportunity indeed. Mango, I owe you a reading from yesterday. What was your question? Let me know, and I'll get your question in the queue. Thank you so much for your donation yesterday. I did have to leave a little bit early, and we missed a couple of questions, and Mango was one of the questions that we missed. Madhura was the other question that we missed. So, Mango, let me know what your question was. We will get to that well, not right now, but we'll get to that in the queue. First off, though, we got Cassandra coming up. Will Baldwin PD call me for a job? Oh, there you go. We have exactly where we want to work. We have the job role that we want to be in. Now it's just a matter of fulfillment. It is a matter of fulfillment. If we're in a PD, I would recommend the Little Wizards Tarot, because you got to get some wizards in there somewhere. You might as well do it in the PD department right there. You know what I'm saying? You might as well do it. Do it correctly if you're going to do it at all. At least that's what I think. All right, let's see what's going on here with all of that. All right, with a ballwin PD, call me for a job. We already applied. We put the application out there. We're sort of waiting to see what's going on and all that other good stuff. So let's see at the end results. 8 of Cups. Oh, geez. Queen of Swords and the Temperance. I do think they have a position. I do think that they want to get you hired in and get you on the road to success with that. 8 of Cups is sort of a weird card in the mix here. Let's go over why. Temperance card says overall, everything is going to be the opportunity. It is about getting the opportunity, having the opportunity open, having it in there where we can grasp it, where we can use it. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, the Temperance card. Now, a lot of people will be like, that's a balance card. And it is. So like justice, a little bit of a balance card. Katie, thank you for your donation. And utubeuser, thank you for your donation as well. But yeah, the Temperance card. A lot of times it's getting out of our comfort zone and trying something new because of temperance. If you look at it, the traditional, Gerda, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The temperance card is about going outside of your comfort zone as well sometimes. It's about growing into new adventures, getting something new, getting something that's going to be a little bit different, maybe a little bit exciting as well, and embracing that. And that's why I think that this is going to be a yes. We're going to do a thumbs up with that. 8 of Cups, though, says they take a sweet time to give you a call. They do not give you a call immediately. They take their sweet time with this. Queen of Swords ultimately says the boss is there. The boss wants you. The boss wants you to pick it up and run with it. So I think that is a yes overall. But man, the 8 of Cups is like, should I give up? Should I not give up? They take a little bit longer than they should to call you for the job. At least that's what I think. At least that's what I think. We got utubeuser. We got KD up in the queue. Right now, we're going to Danielle, though. Danielle is there. Did we look at Mango? Mango, you did post your question. All right, Mango, thank you so much. We'll get you right after Danielle right here. Right now, let's do Danielle. How can I improve my income? I've tried manifesting. All right, like everything, we got a little bit of the inflation, got a little bit of the gas prices. If we're going to manifest, we are going to get a good deck over here. Go to the tarot. We're going to try to go to the tarot tower and make it happen. Let's see if it's going to work. Oh my God, it worked on the first try. The tarot tower. We're going to get the Vox Arcana tarot for this one. We haven't used the Vox Arcana in a minute. I mean, it has been a minute since we have broken this thing out and put it on the table. And it is time, my friends. Vox Arcana has been neglected too long. Been neglected too long. And all of this other stuff. This is the Disneyland of tarot readings. I love all the bells and lights. Okay. I mean, sure. That sounds good. Sounds good. We're sending white light to all. There you go. All right. How can I improve the income? Manifesting, trying to get it going, trying to get it. You need something new. You just need something new. I really think that a lack of opportunity is just squelching you. It's holding you back. It really doesn't feel like this is something that you've been doing. In other words, if you do the same things that you've been doing, you're not really going to get any big opportunities. You're not really going to get that big open door, that big excitement that's like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the excitement that I've had. This is what I have been wanting. You don't really get that, right? I mean, you're looking at a little bit of a wheel of fortune. If you do the same things you've always been doing, you're definitely going to get the same results that you've always had. So does it sound like that's where you want to be? So it is time to step out of your comfort zone. It is time to try something new. Is that a new adventure? Is that a new business opportunity? Is that maybe a new job? It's something new. You definitely have to break the sort of the pattern that you have been doing. Break the cycle and get into something very good indeed. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. That's basically it. We need to try something else, try something new. How can you improve your income? Basically go out, maybe get a new opportunity, basically get maybe a new job, look for something that's going to be maybe a side venture that you've been looking at where you can put no money down, start making a little bit of money on the side. Basically increasing your income is all on you. Manifesting is giving you the opportunities that are open, but it's sort of up to you to grasp those, run with those, and chase those as the deal. Wheel of Fortune reminds us all, if we do the same things we've always been doing, we're going to get the same results. If I wake up and I don't go to work, I'm going to get the same results. No work. If I wake up and I go to work and I try hard, I put my 120% in, I'm going to get pretty good results, right? So it's been results pretty good so far. I'm going to keep getting good results for that. It's a matter of doing what you know. The wheel says definitely look at your patterns, your cycles, what you're doing, how you're doing it. I think that is going to be good indeed. Four of Swords says there is a level of planning involved here. Don't just leap into something, right? You definitely need to research it, look at it, see if this is going to be something that you can do, see how you're going to do it, why you're going to do it, and get set up, and then go forth and make it happen as far as that goes. All right, now we have Mego Polo. From yesterday, we missed their reading because we had to leave early. All right, Mego Polo says, hey, will I get my husband a good bonus or we have some income precipitation? You know, it's one of those. Participation. Okay. Speaking of participation, let's get tarot. At the end of the rainbow, because at the end of the rainbow are tarot cards. It's not gold. It's not a pot of gold. It's tarot cards at the end of that rainbow. Mike, I thank you for your donation. I will PayPal. I greatly appreciate you. All right, let's go with the tarot at the end of the rainbow. Let's see what's at the end of the rainbow indeed, because we need to know. I mean, if somebody needs to find the end of that rainbow and investigate it for sure. Okay. Will the husband get a good bonus? Will we get a good income raise? Will things be better? Things be improved? Things be a little bit more, a little bit more exciting than they have been in the past? Okay. Let's look at that. At the end of the rainbow, what do we have? Nine of Cups says yes. That's really leaning in that. You're looking for a good bonuses, good things right there. The end of the rainbow could be a little bit of the Two of Swords and a Four of Cups. Okay, here's what I think happens. Entertainment purposes only. I just say entertainment purposes only. First off, I think they're going to get a raise. So let's get the little money celebration up there. Raises are always good. Is it going to be the $1 million raise? Maybe not. Ms. Tarot D, I thank you for your donation. Very generous donation, too. I greatly appreciate that. You have a very sexy Southern voice. Well, thank you. I'm kind of hoarse tonight, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm from the great state of Texas over here. All right. You're not going to get everything that you want. Do you get a bonus? I think so. Do you get some money? I think so. I don't think it's just anything magnificent, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, anything groundbreaking, but I think you get a pretty steady looking thing here. Two does say that their idea of a bonus and your idea of a bonus are a little bit different than what they're sort of pursuing at. Nine of Cups is a celebration, though. It is sort of getting everything, inventorying everything, having bonuses, having cups all over, getting the excitement and all of that other good stuff. And that Four, though, says, oh, it's not exactly everything that I wanted. Did I want the $1 million raise and a bonus? Yes, I did. Did I get? No, I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. So do you get some? Yes. Do you get everything? No. So yeah, basically I think that's a thumbs up. Are we going to go with a thumbs up? Can we do the thumbs up for that one? I like that one. I think a thumbs up is highly encouraged over here, and we should embrace it as many times as we can tonight, is what I'm saying. Tarot cards at the end of the rainbow. Michelle C., you got to go with reality. I mean, the pot of gold is overrated. Would you rather have a pot of gold or a pot of tarot cards? I'm going with the tarot cards myself. Samantha, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. How are you doing? Good to see you as always. All right, let's go with Anne's question is next. Based upon the past readings yesterday, with reuniting with B, why would B feel lonely if he has a boyfriend? Why want to reconnect with me? All right, let's look at that. Let's see that. Maybe they're sort of satisfied, at least satiated right now. But what else do they want? Why would they venture out into there and find out what is going on? We're going to use the Modern Love Tarot. By the way, if you're new, look what I got. If you're new, I got a tarot tower that I made. Link in the description for how to make one yourself for $20. Well, with inflation, $25. And look, 80 decks of cards over here. 80 decks of cards over there too. 160 decks of cards. And the benefit of having a tarot tower is I can just reach over here and I can just grab some cards. I don't have to unbox them. I don't have to wear them down by taking them in out of the box, kill the box. I just reach over and grab, like if I'm in the mood for this one, I just grab this one. It's just 2 seconds and it's ready to go. And that way I can do 160 different cards, decks of cards on this stream whenever I want to. Instant grab. This is like just pure magic. I invented it, by the way. This did not exist before I invented it. Link in the description. Make your own for $25. It used to be 20, but inflation. I mean, come on, inflation. All right. Speaking of Modern Love Tarot, we're going to use for this one because, I mean, Anne's got some good luck. Anne's got some very good readings with the Modern Love Tarot. All the other love tarots. The Modern Love Tarot is going to be the one that I really enjoy. I really enjoy doing it. I think it's amazing. Just what I'm saying. Anyway, based on past readings, why would he feel lonely if he has a boyfriend already? Why would they want to reconnect with me? Let's find out with that. Hierophant, the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Moon. It's just about feelings. It's just about feelings. A lot of times, I'm not going to be able to give you some logical, pure definition to where they're sitting there and they're, like chess or something, right? They're sitting there, they're strategizing the next chess move, the next boyfriend, the next move. I'm just saying now, this is based upon emotion. Can I explain emotion? Not really. Can you understand emotion? I think everybody can relate to that. YouTube user can. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, that Moon card. It's just about emotional resonance. What makes us happy in life? What pulls us emotionally? What makes us stop and think? What makes us stay awake at night thinking about it? It's all about the moon, right? Because the moon is all about emotions. It's about pulling things. It's about their cycles and whatnot. Six of Wands, it says it's about success too. I want to have success with my emotions. I want to have a feeling that I like. I want to have somebody in my life that I enjoy, that I like, that I want to be around. And, sometimes there's just no really logical plan or anything like that. It's just, hey, that's the way it is. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. But yeah, the King of Wands is all about taking your next big step to make the next big opportunity happen, right? Sometimes the relationships are those opportunities, sometimes a new job are those opportunities, but you got to do what's best for you. You got to do what pulls you in the right direction. And the Hierophant says they're ready to get serious. Maybe that's something finally they're ready to do. Maybe that's something they are sort of willing to step into, because a lot of people don't get serious. They'll play around, they'll do this, they'll do that, and then they miss something. They don't have something in their life anymore. They're like, okay, I know what I want, right? I know what I want. It's that separation where it pulls you and it welcomes you. And it says, look, this is something you should have gotten serious with. Now that it's gone, you understand sort of the chase. You understand the challenge. You understand where you want to be at the end of the day. So that is my read with the tarot cards. All right. This is a good night. Good night. We got a lot of good tarot cards. A lot of good tarot cards. A lot of good readings. KD is going to be the next great, wonderful, amazing reading because that's what KD does. KD says, hey, I edited a little bit, but this is my question. I got into a heated discussion with a coworker. I'm like, stop talking to me like that, Mr. Coworker. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't there, but I mean, yeah. All right. Did or didn't race play a role in the 20-year sentence? What? Huh? Oh, okay. So this is your argument. Did race or race not play a role in some 20-year sentence? All right. I don't know. Well, do we have a race deck? I do need, I'm getting these questions more often. I need sort of a race deck. There's a couple of really pretty race decks out there. There are a couple of really pretty race decks out there that I need to pick up. So maybe I'll pick up one of those and use that for these kind of questions, I think. But for now, I have about 20 Oracle decks. I do have Oracle decks. And my name is Tarot Oracle because I did want to combine tarot and oracle, but there's only so much time in the hour and a half, I guess. Ideally, I think oracle decks are amazing. In fact, I made an oracle deck. If you didn't know, I made this deck. I'm going to reprint this before the end of the year, by the way. I made this deck. It is my oracle deck. The new version will have 90 cards. Not a lot of oracle decks have 90 cards. Let's admit that right now. Mine will have 90 cards. So I drew all of these pictures. So if you're like, ooh, those are cute pictures of your cat. That's not a picture of my cat. I drew that. So that is my artwork. So if you like my artwork, then you can pick up my oracle deck. It is coming out. It will have 90 freaking cards, which is a lot of cards, by the way. So I mean, that's a big boy. That's a lot of cards. All right. Let's go with the next question, which is race. Does race have anything to do with this sentence? The Hermit, 6 of Cups, and what is the 7 of Swords? The 7 of Swords. Oh, I don't see anything like a devil or maybe some skewed view of what's going on or anything like that. I really don't see that, but Messy, let me know what your question is. Sorry I didn't get to you. I had to leave early, but yeah. The Hermit. I don't know how to read this. I don't know. Did race have something to do with a sentence? The Hermit indicates to me that this was something that they were alone and they maybe didn't have the best representation, or I don't know. They feel alone. The Hermit, kind of a lone type of thing. 7 of Swords reversed, like we weren't able to get in. We weren't able to get out. Just the movement wasn't able to happen. And the 6 of Cups, the connection is there. The connection is there. That's a good connection. It's a great connection card. The 7 of Swords says I was not able to get out of the sentence. Maybe I didn't have the representation that I needed. Kind of the Hermit. I was trying to do it by myself, or maybe I spoke up, or maybe I said something that was like, but the 7 of Swords, I wasn't able to get out of the sentence. I wasn't able to get out of it. I'm going to say no. Based upon what I'm seeing, I'm going to say no. But I mean, that maybe, I don't know. I need to pick up a deck in that vein. Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's go to the next question, which is YouTube user has this question below. Let's look below and see what the question is. Will I be single or will I be in love while N has their baby? All right, we're going to do it again. You've been getting some good readings. The Tarot of the Lantern Path, not everybody's favorite. Can I say it? Not everybody's favorite. I'm just saying now. You've been getting good baby readings from this deck. You have been getting first class, and I mean first class American Airlines with the blankets they give you. Kind of thing. You've been getting first class readings with this deck on the babies. I'm just saying it out. So we're going to use this one for this particular question because I think it is pretty good. I think it is pretty good indeed. All right. That's what's going on. Man, you got the 10 of Pentacles, you got Ace of Cups, and a King of Pentacles. Oh, I said something similar to this last time, that you're going to be hooked up. You remember that? Does everybody remember YouTube users reading from yesterday? Like they got the 2 of Cups and the Lovers, I think, on a combo. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. But I'm talking about a 10 of Pentacles. I have a happy home, happy family. I'm good where I'm at. I am good where I am at. King of Pentacles, very comfortable, very sort of satiated, very satisfied with what I have, the connection that I have, all of the good things with that, and the Ace of Cups, right? That Ace of Cups, I'm committed. I'm in this. This is emotional for me. I got to stick in there. I got to make it happen. So I'm going to say that you are in a committed relationship with all of that stuff. Jocelyn, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to you as well. Hope everybody's having a fine Sunday. We all got to go to work tomorrow, though. Unless you did the 4-day weekend thing or what have you, we all got to go to work. Mike is in the queue. Mike is going to be up next. Let's see what's going on with Mike tonight. Mike says, yo, will I ever see mom again? Oh, man. Let's see. Mom again. All right. Let's see if that's going to happen. Let's see if we can see mom again. What do we want? You know, I haven't used it literally like forever. Haven't used it in forever. Not in forever is what I'm talking about. Oh, man, this is such a beautiful deck. This is a great deck of cards. Absolutely adore this deck of cards, and we got to use it right now because this is a good, like, family, sort of a parent-child kind of thing. I love it. I love it. This, along with some of my cutesy decks, Teddy Bear, you know, the, what is the other one? The happy heart, the playful heart tarot. That's it, playful heart tarot. All right. Let's see if we can see mom again. Two of Swords says, oh, no. Justice, this is going to be quite a bit of work to do that. Page of Wands says you're not able to make that trip. I'm just going to say no. I'm just going to say no. Something feels like it's sort of in the way here. And that's kind of the theme here. Something is in the way, right? It's not like something super simple where, yeah, you know, you do this, you do that. It just feels like something is in your way. Something is obscuring this from happening. And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Just saying the Two of Swords. Traditionally, the Two of Swords, we all know what it means. It means two separate worlds. And starting out here with that question, that makes it difficult to say yes. That just really sort of pulls it back into reality, really sort of pulls it back into the Two of Swords, two distant, two separate worlds. Now, obviously, we're not going to just write off seeing mom based on one card, but that does say they're two separate worlds. We're going to have to either bridge those, we're going to have to work to get it done. Justice card says there's going to be a level of work in order to see mom again. So I'm not going to write it off, but I'm going to say there are two separate worlds. There's a level of work that needs to be done, to make this happen, right? The Justice card. It could be something legal that needs to be happening with that. Page of Wands says we just missed that train. We just missed the train. Page of Wands is pulled back a little bit. It's not willing to go all the way. It's not a King of Wands. It's not a Queen of Wands. It's a page. Now, the page is a messenger. There's a messenger, and I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say you basically have some sort of either a social media or something else communication. You do. You have a social media, you have some other type of communication, but do you see them? Just got to get the work. You got to put the work in to make it happen. You just got to do it. Anyway, Ms. Tarot D, I thank for the kind words. I greatly appreciate that. Ms. Tarot D is coming in, being a big cheerleader for the show. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Miss Tarot D, Miss Tarot D, I have some shocking news for you right now. All right, make sure you're sitting down. If you hit that like and sub button, Miss Tarot D, I've been here 11 years. 11 years I have been on this channel. And that's a lot of videos because I crank out videos like they're going out of style. I got 2,300 videos, Miss Tarot D. I got lessons on Lenormand. I got lessons on basically everything, I think. I got tarot symbolism lessons. I got the Thoth. I got a complete Thoth course. I got a complete tarot course that tells you all the innovative ways to read the cards and whatnot. I got some advanced astrology stuff where I break it down and make it super easy. You can put astrology in your tarot readings tonight. Like, the videos are that simple. I got advanced course on the court cards. I put personalities into them so you don't got to memorize the obscure court cards with dudes staring at you. I'm just saying that like and sub, you're going to miss tarot news if you don't hit the button. Just saying, tarot news, this is the place for it, tarot news. All right. I mean, a lot of stuff going on over here. Everybody hit that like and sub button. I greatly appreciate you. Anyway, let's see about Gerda. Gerda's next. Like, what's Rick's current feelings towards me? Good, bad, and different? I mean, we'll go with that. Let's do a little bit of the Dark Mansion. Now, thank all of y'all for telling me to go to the Tarot Tech and to say, look, we got a new deck. And I'm just saying, that's the headliner for the next news. You're looking for, like, what's new in the news for July 15th. July 15th news coming up next week. The headliner for this is going to be Tarot Tech's new deck, all right? It looks like this. And that is a nice change of pace. Taroteca has been coming out with kind of decks, but now they're back into their roots, and they have a Dark Mansion sort of a look-alike that is coming out. In other words, it's wholly detailed. It's got tons and tons of stuff in it. It's beautiful. It's colorful. It's got everything that you need. And it's on sale for pre-sale right now. You got to get your hands on it. So that's going to be the headline of the news. Thank you all for pointing that out. I did miss that deck until I went over there. But I mean, got to make it happen. Anyway, Garuda, by the way, in case you don't know what this is, after me lecturing on it for 35 minutes, it is the Dark Mansion Tarot. All right, what is Rick's current feelings towards me? Two of Cups is nice. Why is Two of Cups into the death card, though? Why do we have to... See, we're having a good time. We're having a good time, right? Like Garuda, me and you were at the bar. We were hanging out. We're having some drinks. We're smiling. We're having a Two of Cups moment. And then the death card has got to come. And the death card has got to come and change things. Because, I mean, come on. That's what it does. That's what it does. The Two of Cups is nice. Current feelings are pretty tight. All right, current feelings are pretty tight. But what death card, especially with that Five of Swords sneaking in at the very end, is telling you, Garuda, it's changing. It's modifying. It's not going to be that way forever. So you're not asking me like what's their current you said current feelings. I'm going to tell you it's good. It's fantastic. Got a lot of good resonance. Got a lot of good connections. What you need with that Two of Cups is the way you want it to be. That's the way. Two of Cups, lovers, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. I'll take them any. I'll take any of them. But that death card said it's changing. It's altering. Rick's opinion of you, Rick's connection with you is changing. It is going to be changing. So hang on to what you got and have the best fun that you can right now. Two of Cups is such a powerful card, but the death of the Five of Swords is it's going to be altering a little bit in the future. Maybe that's not something you want. Maybe it is something you want. Maybe you're like, look, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for the alteration. I'm ready for the next version of it. But I mean, that's it. That's it. You got to sort of accept it. But yeah, things are going to be changing. Things are going to be altering a little bit. Five of Swords, kind of a challenging card. It is, Anyway, Miss Tarot D, with all the compliments tonight, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate that. If you do have a question, let me know. Let me know. If a modern witch deck is considered to be more racially inclusive deck, maybe. Presentation, you like it? You subbed and liked. Oh, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. You're still a newbie tarot reader. We got lots and lots of classes that you can take. Feel free. They are completely free. See, I could charge everybody for everything, but I don't. I'm like, look, I'm throwing free stuff out there because if I'm going to learn tarot from the ground up, I want it to be free. I don't want to pay $100. I don't want to pay $200. I want all the details, right? And I figure y'all want the same thing. Y'all want the same opportunity, and that's what I throw out there. I'm like, hey, 11 years, freebies, more freebies, more freebies. And we do giveaways on the stream all the time, too. I don't have anything tonight, but, that's it. I'm a fat man on YouTube reading cards. I got veiny hands. I'm not as fat as I used to be, but I'm getting there because, I've been eating too many graham crackers. I'll be honest with you. All right. Ends karma in the long run for hurting me. All right, YouTube user. Let's see if they're going to have some karma. We're going to have to go back. We're going to have to go back to the Poe. If it comes to karma, the Poe knows. And I'm telling you, we got a jumper. We got a jump. What do we get a jumper? The sun. That's interesting. That's the weirdest jumper I've ever had. I gotta say, it's like, look, we need some karma. We need some responsibility. We need some payback up here. And then you get like the sun, right? Oh, Jesus, the tower. Okay, the tower's here too. The sun, I thought it was going to be like this wonderful read. It's going to be like the sun, the lovers, and the Ten of Cups. No, the sun was like teaser. And then you get the real card, the tower, up in here. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. The sun says that things are going to come to light of what they've been doing. People are going to know things are going to come to light about what they've been doing. Just the bottom line, right? Okay. The world. I think that their travels, I think that their expansion of what they're doing, where they're going, all of the other stuff, I think that sort of comes back to haunt them. And I think that they get more things under their belt. They get more experiences. They get this pregnancy. They get all this other stuff. And then the tower, right? All of a sudden, everything comes crumbling down. I think that they will get the karma indeed, the tower moment. And I think sort of, expanding the family, growing in that manner, again, is going to improve them a little bit. It's going to make them a little bit more mature. And then as they get more mature, they're going to be like, man, I really kind of miss YouTube user. I feel like I could have done better with that particular person, and I think that's where it's going. I think, and the Poe does know. You're right. I mean, the Poe knows. The Poe had a jumper. It's, it's teasing me with the sun, and it was like, surprise! I don't think so. You expected the sun, the lovers, that I don't think so, Mr. Fat Man. I don't think so. YouTube user wants to know the rest of July. What kind of career options or career opportunities are we going to have? I mean, we're in July pretty healthy now, right? I mean, we're in July a couple of weeks, and we do got to figure out where we're going with this. Okay, let's look over here. Let's get a little bit of the super duper Linares verse. Oh, look at how nice that looks. Does that look especially nice to you tonight, or is it just me? Does that look really good? Somebody back me up here. Are my eyes going? Like, am I something wrong with my eyes, or does that look really illuminated and fancy and cool tonight? I don't know. It get me kind of excited up in here. I mean, I'm always kind of hyped anyway, but it's getting me a little more hyped than I need to be tonight. That's what I'm saying. Because I do have to eat a banana, take a shower, go to bed after this. But I mean, Anyway, rest of July for career with the unusually beautiful. Maybe it's how the light is hitting it. Maybe I'm going blind. I mean, I don't know. I mean, somebody back me up here. I don't want to go blind. Somebody back me up here. All right, we're gonna, the 10 of Cups. I think your opportunity is not quite here yet. I really think that they start laying off at your job. Not one person, not two people, but I think 3 different people. They start laying off. So July is kind of a hint that things are going to be changed and things are going to be modified, because the 3 of Swords is a cutting card. Talk about it in my book. Link in the description if you want my ebook. My ebook is like $8 or something. I mean, my audio book is $8. You can't find an audio book for $8. I'm telling you now, and I read it. So, I mean, that's why it's $8, because I read it. I was like, I'm going to, so I get my phone. I'm like dictating in my phone. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. $8. All right. Rest of July career. I think they're going to be cutting people over there. I think they're going to be eliminating some people at your work pretty soon. All right. It sort of starts a little bit of a trend. Feels like it's a little bit sort of tighter than it needs to be up there at work. A 3 of Cards is a cutting card. Page of Wands, the fire breather too. It feels like things are really heating up over there, not just outside, but inside as well. I think that's very important for you to understand. Things are heating up. It feels like things are a little more tense than they usually are. Things are a little bit tighter than they usually are. Overall, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay with this. I really don't think that new job opportunities and stuff are going to be opening up. You talked about like October, you're not going to be doing it. And then I told you, you need to do before October. But like September, as you're doing this, as you're making that happen, I'm just saying, this is going to be the opportunity that you need come September. So I definitely want to get you out there in September, get you going for September. That's not far off, right? So polishing up the resume, making sure you're happy home, happy family, make sure you got your references, making sure you got your people that are backing you up. They're going to write letters. They're going to do whatever they need to right now. I think that's going to be under your belt because they are cutting people indeed. I really don't think that you are altered or you are modified with that, mainly because of the fire breather in there. I just don't see like this big, YouTube user is affected feel up in here, but I mean, maybe that's just me. Anyway, Samantha is next with a double shot tonight to get all fancy. Samantha, thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate it. What I need to know right now regarding Alyssa and I. She has COVID and in the ER. Oh, Jesus. That's not good at all. I'm sorry to hear that. Effie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. That is not good at all. I am sorry to hear that. Oh, my. Let's see. Now, I do have a COVID card. I have a COVID card within my deck over here, and it is the 5 of Pentacles. Let's see if we get the 5 of Pentacles. Let's see if we get something going on with that. Maybe that is something with that. I don't know. All right, as you know, we got to do the disclaimer. Samantha, we got to do the disclaimer. And I gotta say, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play a doctor on TV. And this is not a medical diagnosis nor medical advice. It is simply a fat man reading your cards on the internet. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, did we get the 5 of Pentacles? No, we didn't. She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. I don't think it's gonna be. She's gonna be all right. I mean, go in the hospital. Some people really react pretty bad to it. and thinks it's going to be okay. Okay. What I need to know about regarding Alyssa and I, COVID, what I need to know. The 10 says, okay, here's my predictions, long-term predictions. I think Alyssa is going to move on and find somebody else after this is over. It really feels like they move on and find somebody else. And I'm telling you now, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Something tells me this just goes downhill quickly. Alyssa's had the whole adventures that didn't work type thing. Those were definitely a thing. But this one especially doesn't work. This crashes and burns almost immediately. So Alyssa's like, I don't need you no more. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to make this happen as I get out of there. Again, she's going to be all right. Empress card is I'm going to be all right, right? I'm going to be all right. Not a big deal. Julie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. It almost feels like that she just needs to blame somebody. She just needs to be mad at something. Just get mad at something. It seems like you're the target. You're the target with that. Again, she gets mad. She wanders over. She gets at something else going on with somebody else, and it craters immediately. And this sort of comes back to like, hey, you're like, what happened with all of that? And then like, well, it cratered immediately, like TarotOracle said. And we see that with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. I try something. I embark in it. I try to get it going. I just can't get it going. You know what I mean? It's like trying to tie a knot with thread or something. Have you ever, if you're sewing, right? And you get the end of the needle or whatever, and you got to tie a stupid knot on the needle with a little thread. It takes you like a year. That's what I'm saying. It's like one of those. Anyway, the 3 of Wands, so she starts looking around for other people, ends up coming back a little bit. So there's my predictions. There's my predictions, Samantha. Hopefully, hopefully they come true. Otherwise, that was kind of a random read. Are those 2 tenants of mine going to pay the rent they owe me? They need to cough up the cash. Or am I going to kick them out? Oh my, Samantha. Man, a little late on the rent. Ain't nobody like that. Nobody likes renters that don't pay. I mean, we signed an agreement. You need to pay. I mean, that's the fundamental thing about rent. You pay it. Anyway, Julie, thank you for your other donation. Let's grab some water. I'm a little bit hoarse tonight. It's better than being cow tonight or being pig tonight. A little hoarse. Better than being okay. Are they gonna get out? Are they gonna pay up? 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I really think you have to threaten them with legal action or threaten them and be like, look, we're going to, I'm going to kick you out. And then they're like, oh, Samantha, let me get you that cash that we owe y'all. The minute it gets real is I think it's when they pay up. Do they pay? I think they do pay the money. I do think they pay the money a little bit. And they're going to have a discussion with you but they need they need some consequence. And when they see the consequence on the horizon, getting kicked out, then they are going to pay. The Lover says ultimately you get your money, right? 8 of Pentacles says I got to do a little work to get my money. And yeah, it is late. It is substantially late. It's not, as long as they don't see any consequences, they're just like, man, Samantha's not going to kick us out, Samantha's really nice and all of that other stuff. Ultimately, Queen of Pentacles says you get your fat cash, which is, well, what you want, so the Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting my fat cash. I worked a little bit late. Then that's fine. Lovers ultimately says that they want to stay there. They're willing to take they're willing to give you some money, but they got to see the consequence at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel is a train. And they got to hear the train and they're like, oh my, I think we need to pay. So yeah, one of those. Anyway, even if he comes back, is staying in a connection with B good for me in the long run? Ooh, give me a long run. What would it bring that would bring a benefit to me and my project? So basically, is B coming back going to be beneficial for anybody, right? So that's kind of what you want to know. Is B coming back going to be beneficial for anybody? Because, hey, if they want to reconcile, that's fine. We already had a chance. If they're coming back, is it going to be beneficial for literally? Maybe. That's kind of an interesting question. How many gazillion readings have I had? What have I had? A gazillion readings? A million readings? I don't know. I do 1,000 readings a month. I think I'm on 20... Oh, what am I on? I do about 1,000 readings a month. and I'm on, geez, what am I on? So I think, what did I say last time? I think I have 30,000 readings. Anyway, but in my opinion, I don't think I've had this kind of question before, which is interesting, and I like it. But, you know, the question is, what are you going to bring to the party, right? Because we can reconcile. A lot of people are in that mode of, I want to reconcile. I want to make this happen. I want to get a second chance. But like, what are you going to bring to the party if I go through all of this pain, suffering, if I do all of this work? What are you going to bring? And I think the 10 of Cups says a happy home, happy family. That's what you really we want here. We want something steady. We want a relationship where we don't have to be going out, hitting the dating apps, hitting all that stuff and trying to find, that's a pain in the butt. You're always going to get the weird ones out of that stuff too. The Page of Swords also says I don't have to do a lot of work to get that in. In other words, they bring a happy home, happy family feel to the picture. They bring some good things. They bring a level of stability that we need, but it's more of an emotional resonance or emotional welcome, right? And I think that's going to be very good indeed. Page into a King is a good relationship, almost messages for the King, right? Messaging from the Page into the King. King of Swords is a little bit of a rule maker, a little bit of a balancer out person, but I mean, that into the messages, sort of bringing it through the happy home, happy family, bringing it through the emotional resonance that we need. I think it really brings somebody that I can talk to, somebody that I can relate to, somebody that I can communicate with. So somebody that brings in the good emotion, somebody that makes me feel stable, and somebody that I can talk to and do things with. If I got a good movie coming out, let's go see the good movie. If I got something interesting happened at work, I want to share that with somebody that is special, somebody that makes a difference, not some random person, what have you. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles, it gives you another chance, at the end goal, at the finish line, at something that is going to be great, wonderful, and beautiful at the end of the day and make you happy. So yeah, another shot, another chance. And that's kind of all you need sometimes in order to be happy and all that good stuff. And see what's going on with utubeuser next. On the distant future, will N regret losing me? I mean, let's see if N's going to be happy or not. N probably will regret. I got to tell you that now. Like the first thing, if I regret anything, I'm going to regret it by doing some teddy bears. I regret not getting the teddy bear tarot sooner. Now, if you didn't back this one on Kickstarter, they already had it sitting out in their inventory. They had it sitting there. So apparently this has been on sale on their Etsy site forever, and I didn't see it. And they put it on Kickstarter. I'm like, teddy bears. And of course I backed it. And then 1 minute after the Kickstarter closed, they said, please give me your shipping address. I'm like, what, really? Y'all done? So yeah, but yeah, they were done. So apparently it was sitting there on their Etsy shop. They did a Kickstarter. They're like, yo, teddy bears. I'm like, me. I ended up picking that up. Anyway, Luna Bear Tarot is still sitting on their Etsy shop. Anyway, if you want to see it again, it's called Luna Bears Tarot. They have other decks, obviously. I did look at them. No. I think this is the only deck that I'm getting. Anyway, they have a Tarot Gals deck that looks cute on Kickstarter. I backed it. I backed it. All right, Distant Future will N regret losing me. Oh, they will. They'll try to come back. They'll regret it pretty good. I mean, they will. They're already in that level where they are regretting it a little bit. They're like, man, I really had some opportunity here. I really trashed this opportunity. I didn't do the right thing. The Ten of Swords, right? This is something I shouldn't have concluded. It's something I wish that didn't conclude or go away or terminate. And I want to come back. I want to sneak back into the situation. They will be coming back. I told you, you get one more shot at the end of the year. It is coming. It's legit. I'm telling you now. I told you before. I told you 6 months ago. And I'm still sticking with that. The Temperance card. Can we make it work? Maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's up to you. You know, it's up to you. There's a lot of sacrifices that need to be made at anything, but this particular connection, there's a little more sacrifice and maybe willing to put up with. What I need to know about my gifts and abilities. If I had gifts and abilities, I would use the little Buddha tarot to determine those, and that is what we're getting right there. A couple of that seemed cute. Yeah, I mean, they got a couple of good decks, but, you know, tarot is a very subjective market. It's like, well, so, I mean, there could be just wonderful, beautiful decks out there, and I look at them, I'm like, no, and then somebody else looks at them, they're like, I need that in my life. I mean, there's probably somebody that looks at the teddy bear tarot and says, oh my God, why do you like that deck? I guarantee you somebody like whispering that in the background the minute I showed it off. You know what I mean? Julie, I think for the donation. I appreciate you. Neve, welcome to this stream. How are you doing? What I need to know about my gifts and ability. 10 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. I really don't think you use a lot of your gifts and abilities. I think you doubt yourself too much. There you go. There's what I need to know about my gifts and abilities. You doubt yourself too much. You got to go and you got to just let it all hang out. At some point, if you have gifts, you have abilities, you got to let it all hang out. You got to put them out there. You got to throw them out there. And a lot of that is kind of a judgmental thing because you're like, well, I don't really want to do that or really maybe want to do this. Maybe it's just not there's always an excuse. There's always a level of worry, a level of concern where the teddy bears sit up in the bed. They're all upset. They're all concerned. They're all worried. You got to get over that and move on. Effie, you got to get over any doubts. And doubts kills us all. It really sort of dissuades us from doing a lot of things as well. Gifts and abilities. A lot of these things are emotional based. They're just emotional based. The 10 of Cups is all about getting the emotional resonance. It is about happy home, happy family. And a lot of your gifts are emotionally based, right? So in other words, when I get excited about painting, I do my best painting. I don't know why, but if I get excited about something, I will make a wonderful painting about it. If I'm like kind of, I'll make a crappy painting. I'll be honest with you. I'll make the worst painting. You just got to get that. So your gifts are enhanced by your attitude. Your gifts are enhanced by kind of how you feel about your excitement level, your enthusiasm with that. Overall, the King of Pentacles says organize your gifts and abilities the way they need to be organized. Because a lot of times we don't use what we have. Even though we have it, we just don't get out there and use it. And I think it is a matter of getting out there, using everything, right? In painting, moving the brush, you know, maybe playing the guitar, playing the piano, moving the brush with the paint, whatever you need to do, you need to use it, even if it's a little every day, right? You have that painting book called Make a Painting Every Day. You make a little bitty painting, a little 5-inch by 7-inch, little bitty painting every day. You just get creative and kind of think. I think that's where you're at with that. It could be a little tarot reading. It could be some runes. It could be some Reiki. It could be whatever, but you need to use something every day. Do be sure to use your gifts and don't let them sit, because the more they sit, the more kind of a time waste it is. But you definitely want to be out there using your gifts, making it happen, making things happen the way they need to be. YouTubeuser says, I'm typing a question below, and hopefully you typed it already. I'm going on vacation. I'm going on a vacay. All right, going on a vacay from September. Oh, let's just delete that. I'm going on a vacay. I'll start applying for a job mid-September before my levels job safe till the end. Well, let's see. A current job safe until the end of December or till I get a new job. All right, are we safe? Are we safe? Are we going to be able to stay where we're at? Are they going to kick us out? Now, I did get a hint in the last reading, YouTubeuser. I did give a bit of a hint that you were safe. And I say that because it was like the 10 of Cups or the 10 of Pentacles, basically something that said, yo, you're safe, all right? You're not getting kicked out. I think that was the big thing. So I think that's a very important factor. So let's see if that coincides with this. Let's see if we can get another reading kind of in the same vein, see where we're going with that. A little vacay of my job safe until then. Tower, King, and a 3. The 3 kind of says yes. The 3 says yes. You do have a king. In other words, you do have the ability to control it. You are at a level to where people want to keep you. Again, we've talked about this before. I mean, they're having you substitute for managers that are on vacation. You don't just do that to anybody. You don't just like randomly do that to anybody. So the king says you have enough authority, you have enough capability. You have enough sort of reputation there where they do want to keep you. Three of Cups of celebration is sort of there. You have a teamwork ability. People like the way that you do. People like your level of teamwork here. Tower says, while you're on vacation, there is some drama. There is some people leaving. So just be aware of that. But I don't think you should be nervous. Again, I think your job is going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. That tower is like everything is sort of collapsing up there. So I'm going out on a limb. I'm saying that you picked a good time to go on vacation. You picked a good time to go on vacation because there's a little bit of drama as you are not there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Julie has a triple shot tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Julie, thank you for your generous donations. I appreciate you. When is R and L going to split for good? When are they going to have the separation that's got to happen with this? Julie, let's get this deck right here. One of my favorite decks of all time, Victorian Romantic Tarot. Now, this is a version 4, by the way, version 4. And it's the only deck that I keep in a bag because it was $100 and I want to protect it. I'm just saying. So that's why, we don't spill water on it. We don't spill water on that. Miss Tarot D, have a great evening. Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. And please come back and have a good time with us tomorrow, the next day. I'm here every day. That's what I'm saying. All right, when are they going to be gone for good? Man, we could use the deck and wheel for this, couldn't we? Death, ooh, the Four of Cups, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. A lot of majors here. Let's kind of see where we're going with that. Now, the only card that's not a major here is the Four of Cups. So let's pull up the deck and wheel real quick. Let's see where the Four of Cups rests within this realm, where the Four of Cups sits. Four of Cups is down here. Oh, geez, in July. The Four of Cups is July 12th through the 21st. Wow. Can we do that? Is that what it's saying? By the way, the Deck and Wheel is my new course that is on the channel. Please, go check that out. As the last course video that I made. I do have another one coming up this week, too. The Chariot, the movement, getting rid, getting out, moving, moving. A death card, things need to change, things needs to update. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satiated with where I need to be right now with this. They could break up. Julie, it may be next month. I really think it's next month. The Deck and Wheel for this particular card is late July, though. I mean, it could be pointed late July, but I'm really thinking it's sort of the next month, maybe here. L&R splitting up for good. Man, we have a lot of motion cards. We have sort of a fact that wasn't revealed that all of a sudden is revealed. It's like, oh my. And then we're kind of shocked. We're amazed with all of that. Lynn, thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate that. But yeah, the death card, I'm not satisfied with things and you got to go. It is rounding out. It is wrapping up. Is what I am saying. Let's see what's going on next with Julie's got the triple shot tonight is what I'm talking about. We got Lynn donate over PayPal. Lynn, thank you so much. Let me know I know what your question is. What I'm saying. I know what your question is because you typed it in PayPal. Thank you very much. First week on the job. Okay. Let's see. First week on the job. Let's see. I assume you did you start a new job? Anyway, let's see what's going on. Full moon on July 13th and the High Priestess is there. Well, Andrew, thanks for backing me up there. We may be at the conclusion. This may be the end of the R&L stream. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. All right. First week on the job. Like, how's that going to go? Three of Pentacles. Man, they're going to work you to death. They're going to work you to death. Julie, hold on. Take a seatbelt. They're going to work you to death. Ten of Swords. They are going to work you really well. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I think you're going to be replacing somebody that left. And then just the bottom line, I think you're going to be replacing somebody. First week on the job, we're replacing somebody that left, and they were doing a lot. The Three of Pentacles. There's a new person here. We got a lot of stuff going on. Five of Wands. There's just a lot of stuff happening, a lot of activity, a lot of things that we kind of need to figure out what's going on. Seven of Wands. I'm like, please don't give me this much work. But yeah, the Ten of Swords. Somebody else left, or there's a vacay. There's a place that is new. That's not new. new, that is old, and somebody left, and you're going to have to pick up where they left off. Three of Pentacles, they're going to work you pretty good with that. Ultimately, it's about getting set up the first week on any job. That's kind of the master of obvious. There's no card that says that, but that's, how it goes. Any first initial week, 2 weeks, it's about getting you set up, getting you trained. That's the big thing here, right? It's sort of the Seven of Wands. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of stuff to pick up on. Three of Pentacles, we got to get in a group and we got to get trained and orientation. We got to get all that stuff going on. But yeah, they got a lot of stuff for you to do. Somebody left and they left a big gaping hole, and you need to do the work in that. Anyway, will R regret losing me? Let's find out if R is going to regret not having Julie around. Oh my, maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. Or maybe it's a good thing. Maybe you're like, all right, I'm kind of done with R. Screw R. Maybe I'm just done with him. I don't care anymore, like the Phil Collins song. I don't know. Let's see if they're going to regret. Oh, are they going to regret it? Page of Swords. Man, there's a lot of stuff that they're not saying. The Fool and the Empress. Oh, man, they got somebody else. They got, we're going out on a limb. We're going out on a limb. It feels like there's somebody else in the sidelines. There's somebody else over there on the side of the field that is happening with that. I say that with the Fool and the Empress. I'm hopping into somebody else's arms or something like that. So that kind of puts a damper on the regret. With that Nine of Pentacles, I think they're ready for something different. It's almost like we're both ready for something different. With the Page of Swords, says that they're not exactly being very communicative about what they want, how they want it, what's going on, where it's going to be at the end of the day. There's a level of deception here is what I'm saying. The Fool into the Empress. Why am I hopping into somebody else's arms is what I want to know. Why am I hopping into another situation, somebody else's arms, especially with a Nine of Pentacles, like I already know them. Like I already know them. In my, obviously entertainment purposes only, but it's kind of weird there, right? Not really regretting anything, sort of hopping around, doing what they need to do, and having something on the side with that. The Page of Swords, very deceptive. There's something deceiving going on here, in my opinion, obviously. Entertainment purposes only. Well, let's put this back in the bag. Put it back in the bag, and we're going to go to Lovety Greene. Lynn, thank you so much for your donation over PayPal. I'll get you after Anne. Effie's like, what the hell is a decan? A decan is a link down there. Go to my videos. And you will see Effie. I started a new video series that you are going to love. You're going to absolutely love. And it is called YouTube is Slow. It's called YouTube is Slow to Load. So sometime Monday, when this actually loads, I'll be able to tell you what the video is called. It is called Easy Astrology Tarot Mastery, Aries Leo. So go there, watch that. Easy Astrology Tarot Mastery. I talk about what is a decan, what is it about. So it's a way to incorporate a little bit of astrology into your readings, like tonight, like it's super easy, like tonight. And it's easy to do, it's simple. But when you open up a book on advanced intermediate tarot, they talk about all this astrology stuff. You're like, I have no idea what this stuff is. I explain it. Super simple, easy. You know me the way I usually do it, right? I got lots of pictures, lots of explanation. I'm going here, you go in there, making it really super easy to understand. So that is Easy Astrology Mastery. Go in the videos and scroll down a little bit. R's feeling for me currently. Let's find out what's going on with Lovety and R. We're going to go with this deck right here, and we're going to see what's ultimately happening with R. Do they like us? Do they not like us? We need to find out what's going on. Definitely find out. So to get a little bit of a discovery, up in here. So yeah, it's a way to read the advance, because here I want to be the intermediary between advanced tarot and basic tarot, right? So you want to get into advanced tarot. I don't want you to open a book and immediately get a migraine headache, because you're like, what is that? What is that? I want to answer that. I want to say, here, this is what it is. And I'll make it easy for you, make graphics, put a little humor in there, make it fun, make it easy to understand. And that's my goal, is to bridge beginning into advanced tarot, but make it so easy, like same day. Like the same day. I can start doing it today kind of thing. Anyway, Lovety, artist feelings for me currently. Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Princess of Swords. I really feel like they are in a mode where they're trying to control people. You got a little bit of the puppeteer action. BooBoo, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing? But yeah, a little bit of a puppeteer action here. Kind of feeling that. I mean, they really want that. Ten of Wands is ultimately, it's almost like you have another level of puppeteer, a level of hanging there. It feels like they're trying to control people. They're trying to micromanage things. They're trying to organize it in a way that's not conducive to a real relationship. Is what I'm saying. So the feelings for you is like more of a control factor than anything else, right? More of a control factor, more of trying to get where it's going, figure out where it's happening and whatnot. Oh my, there's somebody at my door. There's somebody at my door. Here's a random dude at my door. What's going on with that? What do you think he wants? What do you think he wants? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. His car's parked out there. I don't know what's happening. There's a random dude at my door. Let me see. Should I ask him what he wants? Is he trying to sell me something? I don't know. Should I go get the door? Let me go get the... Something tells me I need to go get the door. Hang on. I'll go get the door. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me mute in case there's something weird. Okay. All right. There was actually somebody I had to answer the door. Okay. I'm back. I didn't go away. I just went back temporarily. Anyway, artist feelings for me. Just look like they're a little bit controlling. Look like they're trying to find something that they don't have. They're trying to find something that doesn't exist. Yeah. Ultimately, it looks kind of iffy. Ultimately, it looks a little bit iffy with that. So I've given away a painting on Facebook Marketplace. So I made a lot of paintings, and I'm like, I don't like this painting, so I give it away, right? Anyway, somebody said they were interested in the painting, and so I said, come get it, but let me know when you're going to be around. And they never told me when they're going to be around. They just showed up. So it was like, surprise! Anyway. Okay, let's look at what we got going on. We got Lynn coming up. Right now we got Anne. We got Lynn, we got the double Julie, and then I think that we will be ending soon after all of that stuff. So there you go. All right. BooBoo getting better. That's good. Does not look like a Pokemon trainer. I mean, if you're not going to dress as a Pokemon trainer, don't come here. I mean, just don't come here. That's not conducive to anybody, is what I'm saying. Anyway, Anne is next. So he literally feels lonely. His boyfriend wants to connect. BooBoo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What's going to go again? Does that mean they're potentially breaking up? What will happen? Okay, so what's kind of the thing with that? Let's look at the little avatar tarot for that one. I think it'd be all right. By the way, I did see the Pokemon trainer in the neighborhood. So, you know, the other day, a Pokemon trainer came to my door, and they're like, and they're trying to sell something. I don't know what they were selling, but I ignored them. Anyway, I did see them driving around, and I'm thinking to myself that I should roll down the window and asked them if they had a Pokemon or something like that. But I was like, no, I'll probably get arrested. So I didn't do that. So Andrew had the good idea, but I'm like, I'll probably get arrested. You know, it's like a small town. Anyway, Lady Vegas, welcome. Good to see you. Okay, literally feels lonely boyfriend would connect with me again. I mean, potentially breaking up. What will happen? 8 of air. I don't think they're breaking up. I think they're in a level of not having a good connection. They're in a level of having sort of a bad connection, not having a lot of things happening with that. 8 of air says we're sort of hampered in our ability to break up, our ability to be free, or other stuff that's happening with that. The Justice card says ultimately I think they're going to stay there, but I think that things are sort of winding down with that connection indeed. Queen of Fire with a Tower. In other words, they have problems. The problems are escalating. The problems are getting worse, but I do think that you do end up with a level of just like, I'm not fully committed to this. I'm not fully ready to go forth with all of this other stuff and make that happen. So it is challenging indeed for that. So are they breaking up? I think they're on the outs. I really think that they're kind of concluding what they have and whatnot and things like that. But the 8 of air and the Justice feels like they can't do anything immediately about it, but the feelings are there that, you know, this is not something that's just sort of working for them. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never assume a breakup based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet is what I'm talking about. Let's see, fall out this year. All right, Julie wants to know where R and L. Oh, no, wait. Lynn, I have to get you. Let me do Julie first, then I will get you. Well, R and L reconnect in the fall of this year. So we are really on the brink of that particular thing sort of falling out. Let's use a little bit of a Kawaii Tarot and make that happen. It's going to be good. Going to be good. I love me some Kawaii Tarot. There is a Kawaii Tarot coloring book available. It is available on Amazon for pre-order. So I'm kind of excited about that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like coloring other people's art. I feel like I can make my own art and color it myself, but you know, maybe not. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing, is coloring in a Kawaii Tarot. Will R and L reconnect in the fall of this year? Full 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords, the Queen of Cups. No. I mean, this is sort of looking good for that. I'm just saying now, this is sort of looking good for that. But I'm just going to say no. The Fool is, I'm getting on a new adventure. I'm getting on something else. I'm doing another opportunity, another thing happening as far as this goes. The Fool is like, I'm ready to move on. It's really a hard card to say, I'm going to stick with a reconnection. I would think more of a, maybe a Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation, or a 7 of Swords, or anything like that. But ultimately, the 8 of Swords just says I can't reconnect. This is not the opportunity that I need. This is not kind of where I want to be, not kind of where I need to go. A Queen of Cups is sort of in that mode of, I need something that emotionally resonates with me better, just as better. I need something that is a little bit better. It is a little bit superior than what I have been running into at the moment. But no, I'm just going with the thumbs down for that. It just doesn't look like that is going to happen as far as the reconnecting going on in the fall. Lynn is next. Lynn, I finally got your thing. We got interrupted. So the dude at my door, I was giving away a free painting. So I do a lot of paintings, and then I don't like them, and then I'm like, I need to get rid of them. So I'll put them on Facebook, and then people come and pick up the paintings. Anyway, I'd give them to y'all, but shipping a painting is hilariously expensive. Like, it is hilariously expensive to ship a painting. Like, outrageous expensive to ship a painting. Man, if it's on a canvas, you got to have like a special box and all of this other stuff. Anyway, rest of my mentorship. All right. How is the rest of my mentorship going to be? It's going to be decent. It's going to be all right. If I'm going to do a mentor, I'm going to do it with an art tarot deck too. And I think that dude could hear me through the door because I do talk really loud. If you don't already know that about me, when I do the stream, I'm talking really loud. Like Christina has said more than one occasion that like you talk so loud, dude, for like why? Why? I mean, why? Anyway, but you know. All right, rest of my membership, how's it going to go? What is going to happen? Is this going to be the opportunity of the lifetime? Is this going to be something awesome where we can get, are you the mentor or are you the mentee? I don't know. Are you the mentor or are you the mentee? I did have a mentor thing at work. So I've been at this job for 29 years. I've been at the job for 29 years, right? Anyway, so somebody said that they wanted me in a mentorship program. I'm like, okay, who am I mentoring? And they go, no, you're the mentee. Somebody's going to mentor you. And I'm like, bro, I'll pass. I've been here 29 freaking years. I think I'm good. I don't need a mentor. I don't know. Whoever thought this up must have a good sense of humor because I don't need a mentor. Anyway, look, what are you gonna tell me? 29. That means that 365 days. Let me calculate that out. Let me calculate. Let me get the calc. Where's the calc at? Let me get the calc. Okay. So let's see. There's you go to work 20 days a month times 12, 240 days a year times 29. Okay. I have been going that. Okay, wait, times 8. I have spent 55,000 hours at my job, and you want somebody to come mentor me. Really? Are you serious? Yeah, 55,680 hours at this job, and you want somebody to come mentor me. I don't think so. All right. Well, you're the mentee. All right. You're the mentee. The rest of my mentorship, how is that going to go? The Chariot, it really feels like there's not as many opportunities as you would like. I think that there's a lot of things to grow, a lot of things to enhance, a lot of things in there. We see that with the swords, right? With the Ace of Swords. It feels like there's a lot of connection, a lot of communication that still needs to happen. Here's my recommendation. I think that you don't get as much mentorship as you would like. I think it's almost like it gets cut short a little bit. You see that with the Eight of Swords. I'm not able to mentor you in the way that I need or sort of in the thing that I need in the direction that we need to go. But I think that you can connect with this person and get with them offline or later or have another mentorship program or anything like that. But yeah, the Chariot, right? The Chariot, it's almost like it moves too quickly. So I would get in touch with them, make sure that you still have that connection after the mentorship is over. And I think the mentorship has a lot of good things to give you still. Clearly, you had an Ace of Swords. You have a lot of great communication there, but you still have follow-up questions. You still have things that you want to know later. And if you make a friend of this person, maybe go out happy hour, what have you, and get sort of the next level of things going on with that. Seven of Wands, it does say, again, you just don't have the opportunities to get where you need to be, what you need to do with all of that stuff, but that's it. That is it indeed. So, all right, goes a little bit too quickly. I think you get a lot of valuable information on the mentorship, but it's definitely something where you need to connect, and after it ends, you want to be going out to happy hour with this person, because I think there's some stuff that can't be said at work that needs to be said during the mentorship. If that makes sense. If it needs to be said during the mentorship and it sort of can't be said at work, there is that level. There's that level. Ours feeling for me, Julie. We got BooBoo, and we are out of here for this evening. You know, before I leave, thank you so much for hanging out with me, putting up with me, going out and giving somebody a painting and what have you. But yeah. You know, things happen. There's always somebody at the door when the stream starts. I don't know what's going on. There's always somebody at the door. I don't know. But yeah, you know, you got to have a painting. So I give away the free paintings. And you know, if I don't like them anymore, I give them away. You know, I probably end up giving my new one away, too. I did start a new one. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I don't know. We'll see. One of my favorites, though. All right. Ours feelings for me. Very good. Very good. You got the Empress. You got an Eight of Cups. You got a Page of Swords. A Page of Wands. The feelings are not able to be expressed. They're not able to be expressed the way that they need to be, the way that we want them to be. But the Empress says the feelings are there. So, Julie, the feelings can't be expressed like they need to be, but they are present. You got a couple of pages. Page of wants. I'm not able to express things like I need to. I'm just sort of held back. I'm pushed back. I don't have the openness. I don't have the freedom sort of happening that I need to have on this. The Page of Swords, I can't communicate directly. I can't make my real feelings, my real things get out there. I can't make that happen, and that is very challenging for me indeed. Eight of Cups. It feels like I need to get away from a situation before I'm able to do this. But are the feelings there? Are the feelings legit? Are the feelings consistent? Yes. Yes, the Empress is such a valuable, very powerful card in there. The feelings are there. They're legit. They're powerful. They're where you need to be. So there you go. A little bit more of a complex reading than I had anticipated. But I mean, hey, the way it is. Speaking of complex, we're breaking out the Thoth, and we may have a wild reading indeed. A little bit of a boo-boo Thoth. By the way, this is the last reading of the night. Thank you again for hanging out with me and you know, being over here. You could be doing anything on your weekend, but you're hanging out with T.O. I greatly appreciate that so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. All right. Before we end the stream, I will show you my latest painting. But we're going to do the Thoth reading first, the week ahead. Wow. Good connection with people, good overall thing. It feels like somebody is getting you up and getting you moving. Somebody is getting you up and getting you moving. It may be a situation where they're helping you or assisting you as far as sort of getting up and going, in recovery mode and what have you. We get the Lovers into an Ace of Wands, and maybe I need help with certain things. Maybe I need some assistance to get up and get moving and to get going, to get excited, to get things done again. But maybe indeed. But yeah, there's somebody coming in, they're dragging you up, they're getting you moving, they're helping you, they're forcing you up, forcing you out. And I think that's kind of cool, right? Temperance, man, you need a level of recovery. And I think it is about the balance between this and that, sort of getting up, moving, but not trying to kill yourself with getting up and moving, you know, doing this, but not trying to kill yourself with getting up and doing that. So there's a level of that. You're going to need some help. You need some assistance. I think that person is coming in. Overall, the Three of Cups says it is feeling like things are just emotionally getting better, emotionally getting improved, emotionally getting pretty clean as far as it goes. But yeah, we're picking up the emotions. I think we're making it happen and making a lot of good things go there. And, you know, overall, I think things are just getting better. Things are improving indeed. So, yeah, let's go with the last thing I wanted to do. Okay, I'm starting this painting again. So I'm starting this painting another time. So this, I'm going to give away one of these paintings. All right, let me show you the original one. Let me show you the original one, and let me show you my improvement. Okay, here's the original one. And here is the new one. So you can tell, well, you can't see it. let me reduce that thing. Let me turn it sideways. Let me reduce it. So here is the new one, and here's the original one. I just think the original one faded too much. It faded, like the water is not as vibrant as it should be. The clouds are not as vibrant. The grass, the greenery is not as good as it needs to be. So I'm making it a little bit more vibrant, a little bit prettier than it used to be. So if this works out, then I will do this painting instead of that painting. And we're going to see. We're going to see about it. So I don't know. Ultimately, we'll see if the vibrancy makes a difference. But I do like the original painting. I guess I could give it away. Again, I can't ship it. It's just way too expensive. I wish I could ship all my old paintings to you guys. That'd be great. But no, it's so expensive. Anyway, thank you for being here. I appreciate it again. We'll see you tomorrow.